Before you step into your day, before you set your feet on the ground and start walking in your purpose, you need to hear this. Listen to this before you start your day. You've got to understand something about the power that lies in your potential, the strength that is quietly waiting in the background of your soul, the greatness that's ready to unfold. Today is not just another day. Today is an opportunity for you to rise, to overcome, to experience the breakthrough that's waiting for you. We live in a world where time is our most precious resource. Every day, every moment counts. But we often forget that before we can face the demands of this world, we've got to check in with ourselves. Before we answer the calls of life, we need to be in tune with our own inner voice. You can't face the world without being aligned with the purpose that drives you. The Bible says that the steps of a righteous man are ordered by the Lord, but how can your steps be ordered if you're not listening to the voice that's giving you the direction you need? Listen carefully. This is important. It's not enough to just move through life. You have to be intentional about the way you move. You have to know where you're going. And if you don't know where you're going, you'll never get to where you need to be. If you're moving without purpose, you're walking in circles. But when you allow yourself to be guided, when you tune into that divine compass within you, your steps will be steady, your path will be clear, and the struggles you face will no longer feel insurmountable. Today, I want you to know something that will change everything. The enemy is not out there. The enemy is not that person who has been trying to undermine you or the obstacle you're facing. The enemy's in your mind. It's in the way you see yourself. It's in the lies you've been telling yourself. The enemy comes in the form of self-doubt, fear, and insecurity. And before you go out into the world, before you allow yourself to be overwhelmed by all that's on your plate, you've got to confront that enemy within. You have everything you need to conquer the world inside of you. The power you need, the confidence you need, the wisdom you need, it's all within. I'm talking about the things you've already been equipped with. I'm talking about the inner strength that has been quietly growing in you for years. You might not even see it yet, but it's there. And today, I want you to recognize that. You are not defined by your mistakes. You are not defined by the failures you faced or the things that have been said about you. You are defined by the way you respond to life. Your character, your strength, your resilience, these are the things that truly define you. You have the power to start again. You have the power to take every mistake and turn it into a lesson. You have the power to take every failure and turn it into a stepping stone. But it all starts with your mindset. Your thoughts are your most powerful weapon, and you've got to start using them for your good. When you start your day, you need to remember that you're not just waking up to live a life of mediocrity, you're waking up to greatness. You're waking up to the possibility that everything you've dreamed of is within reach. But that's not going to happen if you walk into the day thinking that you're less than who you were meant to be. You've got to see yourself as powerful. You've got to see yourself as capable. You've got to see yourself as unstoppable. I know there are days when you wake up and you feel tired, you feel weary, you feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. But I'm here to tell you that there's strength you haven't even tapped into yet. You think you're tired? I get it. But you've got a well of strength that's deeper than you realize. When you feel like giving up, that's the moment when you need to press in even harder because there's something in you that is greater than the fatigue you're feeling right now. There's something in you that's greater than the circumstances surrounding you. What you need to understand is that the greatest battle you'll ever fight is not out there in the world. The greatest battle you will ever fight is the one in your mind. Your thoughts are the battleground. Your mind is the territory that the enemy is trying to take. But you can protect that territory. You can guard your mind. You can control your thoughts. And when you control your thoughts, you control your life. You may not have control over the things that happen to you today, but you have control over how you respond. You have control over how you carry yourself. You have control over the way you choose to see the challenges that come your way. Every obstacle is an opportunity. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. The things that seem to be standing in your way are just stepping stones to something greater. Don't let them knock you down. Let them push you forward. When you wake up, you need to speak life over yourself. Speak words of power. Speak words of victory. Speak words of success. The words you speak over your life today will shape your tomorrow. And if you're speaking words of doubt, words of fear, words of limitation, you're setting yourself up for a life that is bound by the chains of your own negativity. But if you speak words of faith, words of possibility, words of power, you're creating a life that is free, a life that is filled with potential, a life that is destined for greatness. So, before you face the challenges of the day, before you start dealing with all the things that are going to demand your attention, you need to hear this. Your life is not defined by what happens to you. Your life is defined by how you respond. And you can choose to respond with faith, with courage, with strength. You can choose to respond with wisdom and grace. You can choose to see the good in every situation. And when you do, you'll begin to see things shift in your life. It's easy to wake up and just go through the motions. It's easy to let the world dictate how your day goes. But when you take a moment to listen to the truth of who you are, when you take a moment to remind yourself of your strength, your purpose, and your worth, you begin to take back control. You begin to set the tone for your day. You begin to take authority over the circumstances that are coming against you. And when you do that, you'll start seeing doors open. You'll start seeing opportunities unfold. You'll start seeing the victory that's already yours. Let me tell you something. There is no weapon formed against you that will prosper. There is no challenge too great for you to overcome. You have been equipped for this moment. You have been prepared for this day. And when you step into the world today, I want you to know that you're stepping in with a power that is unmatched. You're stepping into a day that is full of promise, full of potential, and full of greatness. Don't let anything or anyone tell you differently. The world is waiting for you to show up as the person you were meant to be. It's waiting for you to bring your gifts, your talents, your unique perspective. And when you step into that, when you walk in that confidence, when you walk in that power, you'll see things change. You'll see your relationships change. You'll see your career change. You'll see your life change. You've got to believe it. You've got to see it. And you've got to walk in it. This is your day. This is your time. Don't waste it. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let doubt stop you. Don't let yesterday's mistakes control today's possibilities. Today is a new day, and it's filled with opportunities. It's filled with potential, and it's filled with you stepping into the fullness of who you were created to be. So before you start your day, I want you to hear this. You are unstoppable. You are capable. You are worthy, and you are ready. Now go out and show the world what you're made of. Before you face the world, take a moment to align your mind with purpose, strength, and faith. The battle begins within, and how you respond to challenges defines your journey. Speak life and victory over yourself to create a path of success. You already have everything within you to overcome obstacles and step into your potential. Your strength, wisdom, and power are deeper than you realize, and let fear or doubt stop you. You are capable of conquering anything that comes your way today. Your mindset shapes your day, whether you realize it or not. The way you wake up, the way you think, and the way you prepare yourself mentally for what's ahead has the power to influence the entire direction of your life. We live in a world where we're constantly bombarded by noise, distractions, expectations, and challenges that seek to steal our peace and cloud our judgment. But there's something so powerful about the thoughts we allow ourselves to entertain before we even step into the hustle and bustle of the world. The very first moments of the day set the tone for everything that will follow. When you open your eyes in the morning, you have a choice. You can choose to wake up feeling defeated, overwhelmed by everything you have to do, and weighed down by your struggles. You can let the events of yesterday or the unknowns of tomorrow consume your thoughts. Or you can choose to wake up with intention, with purpose, and with the belief that today is a new opportunity, a new day to be a better version of yourself. The mindset you choose to start the day with determines how you will face the challenges, opportunities, and people that come your way. Think about it. Every single day you're presented with two options. One, you can react to the world around you, letting external circumstances dictate how you feel and how you show up. Or two, you can take control of your thoughts and attitude and be proactive about shaping your experience. It's easy to fall into the trap of reacting to everything your boss, your colleagues, your responsibilities, or even the way the world seems to be spinning out of control. But when you give up your ability to control your thoughts and reactions, you hand over the keys to your happiness and peace. Now, I'm not saying that every day is going to be perfect. I'm not saying that you won't face setbacks, difficulties, and tough moments. But how you react in those moments, how you hold your peace, how you move through those challenges, all starts with your mindset. And this is why it's so critical to invest time in setting your mind before the chaos of the world takes over. When you wake up in the morning, take a moment to breathe. Don't rush straight into the demands of the day. Don't let the weight of everything that needs to be done overwhelm you before you even begin. Take a deep breath and acknowledge that today is a fresh start, a blank slate. What you choose to focus on, what you choose to tell yourself, will shape your experiences. You might wake up with a list of things that seem impossible to tackle. You might feel the weight of responsibilities bearing down on you. And it's easy to get lost in the what ifs and how am I going to get this done? Thoughts. But this is where your mindset can be your strongest ally. Instead of allowing those fears to take root, shift your perspective. You have the ability to look at challenges and say, this is something I can overcome. This is something I can handle. Instead of focusing on the obstacles, focus on the possibilities. Instead of stressing about what you can't control, focus on the actions you can take today to make progress. Your mind is like a garden. If you don't tend to it, if you don't carefully choose the seeds you plant and the thoughts you nurture, you'll be left with weeds, negative thoughts, doubts, and fears that will only grow and spread. But when you consciously choose to plant seeds of positivity, faith, and determination, your garden will begin to flourish. You'll begin to see a mindset that is filled with hope, confidence, and the belief that you are capable of achieving what you set out to do. It's important to understand that your thoughts have power. What you believe about yourself, about your situation, and about your potential is what will dictate your outcomes. If you constantly tell yourself that you're not good enough, that success is out of reach, or that the challenges ahead are insurmountable, you're essentially setting yourself up for failure before you even begin. On the other hand, if you wake up with the belief that you are equipped, that you are strong, and that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way, you empower yourself to show up with strength and resilience. But let's be clear about something. Having a positive mindset doesn't mean ignoring the difficulties in life or pretending that everything is perfect. It's not about putting on a mask of happiness or avoiding the hard stuff. It's about acknowledging the challenges, recognizing the obstacles, and choosing to move forward despite them. It's about facing adversity with a mindset that says, this situation will not define me. I will not let this break me. I will rise above this, and I will grow from it. When you choose to approach each day with a mindset of possibility, you start to see the world differently. You begin to notice the opportunities that were always there, but were hidden behind your doubts and fears. You start to see solutions to problems that once seemed impossible. Your mindset opens your eyes to the resources, people, and circumstances that are working in your favor, even when it doesn't feel like it. Every day is filled with potential. Every challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger, smarter, and more resilient. But you won't see that potential unless you choose to look for it. You won't experience that growth unless you make the decision to face life with the mindset that you are capable, worthy, and equipped to handle whatever comes your way. One of the most powerful things you can do each morning is to intentionally focus your thoughts. Take a few minutes to set your intention for the day. What kind of person do you want to be today? How do you want to show up for yourself and others? How will you respond when things don't go as planned? These small moments of intention allow you to take control of your mindset before the world starts to bombard you with its demands. When you're intentional about your mindset, you're able to recognize when negativity tries to creep in. Instead of letting it consume you, you can take a step back and remind yourself of your strength. You can refocus your mind on what matters, on what you can control, and on the things that will move you forward. It's not about ignoring your emotions or pretending that everything is okay. It's about choosing to rise above the negative thoughts and beliefs that could easily hold you back. In the course of your day, things won't always go according to plan. There will be moments when you feel frustrated, when you feel like giving up, or when you feel overwhelmed. But if you've already set your mindset in the right direction, if you've already told yourself that you're strong enough to handle whatever comes your way, you'll be able to meet those challenges with a calm and focused approach. You'll be able to navigate through the storm instead of being consumed by it. Your mindset isn't just something that gets you through the day, it shapes the way you approach every aspect of your life. From your relationships to your career to your personal growth, your mindset will determine how far you go. A mindset of gratitude will allow you to appreciate the blessings in your life, even when things aren't perfect. A mindset of resilience will help you bounce back from setbacks and keep pushing forward no matter what. A mindset of hope will remind you that even on the toughest days, there is always something to look forward to, something worth fighting for. When you begin your day with the mindset that you are in control of your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions, you begin to unlock the power within you to create the life you want. You're no longer a passive observer of life. You become an active participant, creating your day, your future, and your destiny with every thought you entertain and every choice you make. Remember, your mindset shapes your day, and your day shapes your life. When you take the time to set your mind in the right direction, you are setting yourself up for success, growth, and the ability to navigate whatever challenges come your way. It all starts within you. You are the architect of your thoughts, and those thoughts will determine the trajectory of your life. Choose wisely, choose powerfully, choose with purpose. You are equipped for greatness, whether you realize it yet or not. Deep inside of you, within your very soul, lies a power, a strength, and a purpose that is far greater than any obstacle or challenge you will face. So often, we walk through life feeling as though we are inadequate or unprepared for the journey ahead. We face setbacks, failures, and rejections, and in those moments, it's easy to start doubting ourselves. It's easy to believe that we are not capable of achieving the things we dream about, that we are not worthy of success, or that greatness is reserved for others, not us. But that's a lie. You are equipped for greatness. First, let's look at the fact that you have been uniquely designed, purposefully created to fulfill something special in this world. There is no one else like you, and that is a powerful thing. Each of your experiences, your struggles, your triumphs, and even your failures have shaped you into the person you are today. Every part of you, the way you think, the way you move, the way you feel, has been intentionally crafted to help you fulfill your purpose. You might not always see it right now, but you have everything you need within you to succeed. When you face challenges, it's easy to feel like you're not prepared, like you're not good enough. But what you don't see is that every experience you've had, every person who's crossed your path, every lesson you've learned has equipped you with the tools and wisdom you need to keep going. The things you may have seen as failures, those very things are the lessons that will propel you forward if you let them. The pain you've endured, the heartache you've experienced, the times you felt like giving up, those are the moments that strengthen you, sharpen you, and prepare you for what's ahead. The world doesn't give you challenges you can't handle. Instead, it gives you what you need to become who you were always meant to be. Greatness doesn't come without its challenges. It doesn't come without tests, but you're not here by accident. You are not on this earth to simply exist or to go through the motions. You are here for a purpose, and that purpose is embedded in the very core of who you are. The fact that you've made it this far, despite all the challenges, the setbacks, and the moments when you thought you couldn't continue, shows you just how strong and resilient you truly are. You've already been through so much and you're still standing. That's a sign of greatness in itself. We often focus on what we lack, what we haven't achieved, and what we think we are missing. We get so consumed by the idea that we need something external, more resources, more experience, more connections to reach the level of success we desire. But greatness isn't something that can be bought or acquired from the outside. It's something that lives inside of you, something that is already within your grasp if you're willing to look within and tap into it. It's easy to look at others and think that they have something we don't. But the truth is, the only thing standing between you and the greatness that is already yours is your belief in yourself. You were created to thrive, not just survive. You were born to succeed, not just get by. And every challenge you face, every obstacle in your path is not there to stop you. It's there to build you, to prepare you, and to help you realize just how strong you truly are. The difficulties you face don't define you. They refine you. They carve out the strength, the wisdom, and the perseverance that you need to rise to the level of greatness that's already waiting for you. Every time you feel like quitting, every time you feel like you can't go on, remember this: you are equipped for what you're going through. You are capable of handling it. There's no shortage of greatness in the world, and there's no limit to what you can achieve. The only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself. If you believe that your potential is limited, then you'll only ever go as far as your beliefs allow you to go. But if you believe that you are destined for greatness, if you believe that everything you need to succeed is already within you, then there is no stopping you. The world is full of opportunities, and the only thing standing between you and those opportunities is your willingness to step out, to take risks, and to believe that you are worthy of everything you desire. You are equipped with the mindset you need to succeed. You are equipped with the resilience to keep going even when things get tough. You are equipped with the wisdom to make decisions that will propel you forward. And you are equipped with the heart to serve others, to create, and to lead with purpose. Everything you need is already within you. The question is, are you ready to tap into it? Are you ready to step up and claim the greatness that is yours? It's time to stop holding back. It's time to stop doubting yourself and wondering if you have what it takes. You have what it takes. Everything that you've experienced, everything that you've gone through has led you to this point for a reason. You have been equipped with everything you need to achieve your goals and live the life you were meant to live. Your greatness is not something that will come to you one day. It's already in motion. It's already at work inside of you, and all that's left is for you to step into it fully, to embrace it, and to believe that you are worthy of the success and fulfillment you desire. Greatness isn't about being perfect. It's not about never making mistakes or never facing setbacks. Greatness is about being relentless. It's about refusing to give up, even when the road gets hard. It's about believing in yourself, even when others doubt you. It's about showing up day after day and giving your best, even when you feel like you don't have much left to give. Greatness is about perseverance, passion, and the unwavering belief that you are equipped to handle anything that comes your way. So stop waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect opportunity, or the perfect conditions. You are equipped for greatness right now. The moment is now. The time is now. Don't wait for everything to be lined up perfectly, because it never will be. You don't need to wait for things to fall into place. You just need to step out in faith with the belief that you are more than enough and that everything you need is already inside of you. You are equipped for greatness, and the world is waiting for you to step into your power. Don't let fear, doubt, or uncertainty hold you back. Embrace your potential. Embrace your strength. Embrace the greatness that is already yours. You are capable. You are worthy. You are ready. Your time is now.